What's good, guys? Injured here, giving you a 5 tips to win more at Battlerite video. I am no pro by any stretch of the imagination, but I do have over 100 hours in Bloodline Champions, and I have played every character up into level 6 in Battlerite. So I would just like to share some of my knowledge with you to how to start winning more games and just play better in general in Battlerite. Tip number 1. Control map objectives. I know it's easy to think that all you're trying to do is kill people and try to burst them down as much as you can. However, there are map objectives in here. First of all, there's a large sphere in the center of every map that spawns that gives your team health and energy. This is important to help your team get ultimates first and hopefully get a huge advantage in the fight. Also, there are small spheres along the sides of the maps near the center that will help you get small energy and small healing. These are very important to control and try to get them as often as you can. Tip number 2. General game mechanics. I know this sounds like I'm being a little condescending, however you really need to learn your general mechanics. You need to learn to hit your skills more, you need to learn to dodge skills more and take less damage. This just comes with time. You need to put in a lot of effort to learn the different characters and to also learn the speeds and the damage of the different skills. Cast times are important, and learning when to not hit trances is huge. So be sure to just continue to practice and actually try hard to improve your aim and improve your mobility. Tip number 3 may get a couple people angry, but we will see. I believe that in tip number 3, everybody should play all champions to level 3. This will help you give a general understanding of the different strengths and weaknesses of all the champions. It'll help you understand the projectile speeds, the movement speeds, the cast times, all the little idiosyncrasies of each character that will help you learn how to counter them and will help you learn how to play them better. So in my opinion, take time, play all the champions just a little bit, and it should only take you 5 to 7 matches to get each character to level 3. Tip number 4. Learn who to focus in a fight. This will probably cause more fights in Battlerite than anything else. People will always tell you to tunnel healer, tunnel DPS, tunnel this character. It can be very difficult to know who to attack, and it's something that we need to learn over time. However, there's 2 things that I think will help people understand who to attack just a little bit better and understand that situations change dynamically and very quickly in every game. But first, you want to look for which skills have been used recently and are currently on cooldown. You want to look specifically for escape skills, which are typically on the spacebar, or trances for different characters. Trances will almost always make it difficult to kill a character, so try not to hit those. The other thing is don't hit crowd-controlled characters. There's many different types of crowd control in here, but there's 2 specifically that I'm thinking about. One is Petrify, and one is Incapacitated. Those 2 break on damage and can really end up screwing over your team. You want to be careful to leave characters crowd controlled, because if you can keep somebody out of a fight for 3.5 seconds, have a 3-on-2 for 3.5 seconds. So those are my 2 tips on how to learn who to focus in a fight. Tip number 5, hold skill buttons, don't tap. This is the easiest one to change with the littlest amount of effort. In my opinion, you need to hold the button, don't tap them. Because think about this, you're crowd controlled, you're about to get out, you're taking a bunch of burst damage, and you desperately need to use your escape. So you start mashing your spacebar trying to get away. Well, if you just hold it, the second your character, and I shouldn't even say second, the millisecond your character is able to cast that skill, your character will cast it. And in this game, milliseconds make a big difference in what happens. Do you dodge the ult? Do you take the hit from the ult? All of that can totally swing the match. So get used to holding it. And that even includes your M1s. When you're just M1 trading with somebody, just hold the button. You're going to cast faster, which means you're going to do more damage, which means you're going to disrupt the enemy more. Continue to learn to hold the buttons and not to tap. Well, that's my 5 tips on how to improve in Battlerite. Be sure to try them out, guys. I really think it'll improve your game. If you have any questions for more in-depth information, please leave a comment. Also, if you'd like to see 5 tips on a certain champion, let me know in the comments there too. Hit that like button and please subscribe, as more Battlerite content will be coming at you. Have a good one.